Hello. So today feels fun to me. The way I arrived to this place also feels fun to me because I wanted to give a reading, an update from the place that is indeed emerged in the energy of Bali, and it feels also like a playful, like possibilities emerging from nowhere, and this is linked to trust and to allowing and to curiosity. And I was with myself tuning into the new moon energy because I decided I will be recording at least twice a month video about full moon and new moon. And this new moon I was trying to grasp it with my mind, how does it feel? And I was not very able to name it. But entering this space and finding a swing and feeling it all like so easy, it's definitely for me this new moon and upcoming time would be under Gemini influence, and Gemini is a lot about communication and having fun. It's about our inner teenager. So let's just pick first card about the full moon. Hope you will like this swinging attitude I have today, because Gemini is also about changing your mind, about changing perspective. And today I am very close in Ubud, and last days I was already tired with too much people, too much stimuli, not enough freedom for my own thoughts. And this new beginning, it indeed feels for me like a freedom. It feels like a wind of change, not in a way of necessarily super serious one, but the one that is moving us in a proper direction. So the full moon card, new moon card. Maybe I will need to stop to swing or just adapt that. Here we have the Four of Crystal, healing. We are still in kind of healing chapter, and maybe this full new, maybe I'm already tapping into full moon, who knows. But my intention is to speak about Gemini and to speak about the new moon because we are in Gemini season. And Gemini is a lot about thoughts, about fresh thoughts and about communication, as I already said. And under this new moon, we can heal old patterns of communicating. Maybe the communication was too stiff, maybe was not emotional enough or over emotional, especially for people who were for a long time in therapy. The communication may become really heavy. And all these conversations we have with other people are like healing circles, and I was myself in this point that I was really telling I'm done with sitting in a circle, holding hands and speaking about old traumas, but these are things that need to be done sometimes in our life. And then after it's done, after I feel something is shifted, I recognize it by feeling that I feel lighter indeed, and that my teenager energy is back here. And that was my sensation of yesterday. Here in Ubud I participate in amazing 5 rhythm dance, and I was going there in kind of mixed feeling because I was not recognizing the energy that is entering my body. It felt more masculine than normal because in general on Bali I feel super feminine, and it felt like a little rebel, more masculine. And while I started dancing I realized that was my energy I was holding before starting the healing journey, before diving deep or even too deep into family story. And by diving there, taking many of this energy on me to learn them, to master them and to heal them. But if you want to heal, first you need to feel. So the feeling is important, but sometimes the fun is same important, because if I want to grow and if I want to transform and if I want to allow my life to bring me better and better opportunities, I cannot stay all the time on the bed feeling like a grandma or grandpa, literally, because maybe I took on me some ancestral energy. I need fun. So let's tap into end of May and already June, that is around Gemini archetype. And this Gemini would be activated not only by this season, because we just entered Gemini season, it will be with us till 22 or 21 of June. So Gemini full on, but also some planets are going there, and as you may say, I'm not prepared today. I remember Jupiter is moving, but I think Jupiter is moving to Cancer and another planet was moving to Gemini. So let's speak about this planet who is just moving to Gemini, and later on I will check for myself and for you what indeed is the planet I'm speaking about. So here we have the planet moving to Gemini, Ascension. This is the card I also keep on seeing since I started this channel. What does Ascension means to you? For me, Ascension is not a hard work, but it's allowing the flow and allowing the energy to take me higher. And it's a lot linked with fun. And there are many methods how to feel lighter. We can go through transformational journey and act more from scorpionic archetypes, dig deeper and deeper to grasp the truth and grasp the intensity of feeling. But we can also tap into the lightness of feeling and into this sensation. Then once, as I did this job, represented by the 4 of crystal, like inner healing, family healing, whatever healing, then sometimes I'm tired for a while and I have no energy for nothing. But once I start having energy for something, it's like asking again myself question, what I'm excited about, what I would like to do and experience next, and also having kind of beginner's mind that maybe I do not know. Maybe I was so linked with pain, with trauma, with stories, my own, my soul, my family, that I was never asking myself question. Maybe I was not allowed to ask question as a young person. I would say asking question is a childlike attitude, and teenager freedom is to ask question, maybe not to authority, but to those around me who inspire me, whose life looks like the one I would love to mirror or experience in some parts. And now is the time to ask myself question, what is allowing and supporting my ascension? What I need to include to my daily life to feel lighter? And for me, being here on the fields with a swing is already kind of explanation and answer. I need to allow new places. I need to allow new people. And I need to allow myself to play. It means also to make mistakes. Maybe not a life mistake that will be like a burden and will be a lot of karma out of that. Silly mistakes, daily mistake, trying, going to the places. Some of them I may like, some of them I may not like, and I already see I will be back here. I love it here. So here is the attitude. The less serious attitude toward ascension, that is not something that can be controlled or planned by my mind. I would say that ascension is some kind of candy for those who were transforming and healing, serious or even far too serious for a while. But it's like a Plutonic force that is now very active in collective, because Pluto is in Aquarius now. And I'm the happy one facing it fully, because it's in these days it's exactly on my sun. It happens to some of the people only. It will happen to majority of us who were born between 20 January to maybe middle July, maybe middle February, for sure. For January Aquarius, we are having this journey with Pluto, and this journey may feel intense. If I have the attitude that I need to feel it all, feeling it all on my own, alone, inside and in the darkness. But Pluto in Aquarius is a different force. It's also showing me, look, all this ascension and transformation, it's supposed to be fun. You sign up to have fun, and you sign up to share with others that there is a point in my journey and in my transformation, then things around are getting lighter. The more lighter I become inside, the more balanced and the more allowing and accepting, the lighter things become outside, and the invitation from the universe are lighter. So maybe let's pick one more card for this serious Pluto. Many people are afraid of Pluto archetypes, same, they are afraid of Scorpio. So I would like to share with you, for those who don't know me yet, I am this swingy Aquarius personality, sometimes very high in my mind, and in the same time I have a moon in Scorpio, so I pretty well know what all this trauma work is about and how the sensation feels in the body. And I had first the hard way and then the lighter way, how to navigate through that. Yeah, through that. And this card keep on coming back. In a reading, it's like a trauma imprint we might hold in ourselves. Trauma imprint that is caging our vitality. And this shift of energy I'm speaking about today is a really significant one because I'm not anymore focused there. But imagine you are years in therapy, or you decided to make it everything perfect, everything serious and deep. How long could you stay there? Maybe you could see many signs around, people and circumstances giving you hand. And if you decided to take a Pluto hard way, it would be the sensation. First hit of a Pluto transit is disempowering, and it hits you this way to re-empower you. So partly I am in this disempowering Pluto phase, and all born in 20 to 30 January may face it soon. But luckily I know transits, luckily I know astrology, and I am relating a lot with archetype of Pluto that is underworld, that is helping to discover what is in the shadow. And I really anchor myself in remembering that what is in the shadow is not only a bad stuff. For many of us is our inner joy, is our inner vitality, and it's facing own blockages. What I'm thinking around and what I'm so loyal to that I cannot experience the beauty, the abundance, and the more fun calling from life. And believe me, and feel it for yourself, if you spend it there, even a month is enough. You don't have to spend there your entire life. It's not like adulthood or being mature means like staying with those who are suffering. It's, for me, being adult, and also like all the Saturn lesson we could taste when Saturn was in Pisces, and now he's in Aries, so it's also different, fresh energy. So I'm privileged speaking about this mind breakthrough in this beautiful landscape, and it's supposed to be this way. Life is hard sometimes. There are hard moments in our life, but over focusing on hard moments is not helping me to create a good future. And what will help? This new moon reading, I want to end with the last card. I'm just amazed by the landscape myself. I want to finish with the last card like a direction. And I also leave you with a question because it's the most important for me in what I offer and share is guide you back to your inner feeling and inner guidance, because this is only a tool. It's not a holy guru, nor am I a holy guru. Aquarian do not want to be a holy guru. We more feel like being fun guides on this trip. So our guidance for upcoming new moon cycle. So it's invitation to the forest, invitation and initiation, also like kind of sleeping permission sleep for your mind who maybe suffered and figure out a lot. Tell it to yourself in a more like light-hearted and even kind of naive and childish Gemini way. Hold on for a while, don't go higher, don't go deeper, just go. Keep on going forward, keep on following your curiosity, and go. Depends where you are in your life. Maybe you would feel like going deeper to the forest, I mean discovering your psyche, not only sadness but also wildest joy and sensuality and sexuality. Gemini would not hesitate. Gemini is all about relating, meeting many people, sampling energy and understanding what indeed is my favorite. And how could I know what is my favorite if I was not trying, if I was too afraid to dare to try, to change, to follow my passion. So this message could be for you, follow your passion, but it could also sound follow your way. Maybe you already know what your way is, but because of processing some shit from your past or some challenges and amazing lessons from now, maybe for a while you disconnected from your passion, and now it's a lot of mental. Gemini, energy and healing Cancer energy. And Cancer is a lot about healthy, loving self-expression and the words that are like honey for your heart. So by seeing all these cards, I could just sense more and more that this Gemini season and this full moon is bringing a fresh wave of energy, and I really hope we can have this alive teenager-like attitude. Let's just try it. Let it lead me deeper, not necessarily heavier, but lighter, and follow this inspiration.